Good morning. We're celebrating the 19th Sunday of Ordinary Time. I won't be doing a Mass at this time. I'm doing homily only and comments on the readings. If you see my shirt looks kind of disabled, it's because my arm is tucked up underneath there in a sling, so apologize for that too. In the first reading, Elijah, the prophet, has taken refuge in a cave on the holy mountain. And God says to him, "Come out of the cave and stand there, and I will appear to you." So Elijah, knowing God fairly well, being one of his prophets and one of his greatest prophets, comes out, and he's waiting for the Lord. But things happen that are amazing and awe-inspiring and even scary. First of all, there's a strong wind that doesn't impress Elijah. God is not in the wind. And then there's an earthquake, powerful earthquake. Still, Elijah's not impressed. He knows that God is not in the earthquake. And then finally, there's a fire, a great fire. And Elijah, once again, knows God's not in the fire. Now, this is interesting because many of the countries around Israel would have thought that each of one of those things was a separate God. The God of the wind, the God of fire, the God of earthquakes, or that a separate God was behind those things. Elijah knows better. He is well versed in the ways of the Lord because the Lord has revealed himself to him. And that's the interesting part about Israel and the Israelites, is they're more powerful neighbors, they're more learned and educated neighbors like the Greeks, who were very intelligent and had come up with a lot of science that even to this day we use. Just by observation, using their human knowledge and wisdom. Way ahead of the Israelites in all of those things. But when it came to God, they were in the backwoods. They had numerous individual gods that they believed in. They believed that there was like a family of gods. And, so their view of God, the gods, was backwards because God had not revealed himself to them. So all their careful observation and great intelligence didn't help them when it came to figuring out God. So the Israelites had all of that given to them. God revealed himself to them, which is why they were so much better at everything when it came to knowledge and understanding of God and the ways of God. And then we get to our gospel reading, and Jesus is walking on the water. And we don't know why. He's just walking on the water. Son of God, he can do it if he wants to. And he is terrifying his disciples. It's obvious that that was not his intention to terrify them. But St. Peter, always the man of action, always has to do something, be part of the action and what's going on. He says to Jesus, "If it's really you, tell me to come out to you on the water, and I will walk out towards you." So he believes in the power of Christ, who is able to simply tell him, "Sure, Peter, come out of the boat and walk out, and you'll be okay." So Peter, in his faith and trust in Jesus, starts to get out of the boat. We don't know how far he got, probably at least a few steps. But then he starts to take his sight and his vision off of Christ, and his faith begins to waver. He starts to look at the wind. He starts to look at the waves. These, again, are things that would have impressed the Greeks and the other people around them, other nations, as being gods in and of themselves. So he takes his eyes off of Jesus, the Son of God, starts looking at these lesser things that are frightening him. So he starts to sink. The reason is he has taken his eyes and off of Jesus and stopped having absolute confidence and faith in him. So then Jesus reaches down and pulls him out of the water, says, "Oh, ye of little faith, why did you falter?" In other words, if you'd have kept your eyes on me through all of this, you would have been okay. But you did not. You decided instead to look at your problems and your troubles and the scary things around you. You focused on those things, and your faith was weakened. Didn't go away completely, but it wasn't strong enough for him to be able to walk on the water towards Jesus. So the message for us is this. We have great revelations about God through the Scriptures, not only the New Testament, but the Old Testament as well. God revealed himself to the Israelites. They were the chosen people, and he revealed a great deal about himself. It wasn't until the New Testament that he revealed that he was three persons in one being, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That was revealed by Jesus, the second person of the Trinity. So it took that much time, I think, perhaps, for God to believe that they were ready to know that mystery about himself. So he said, I am, three persons, one being, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, but we're one God. So Jesus revealed that through his visitation among us, through his incarnation, and the things that he taught us. So we learn from Jesus, we learn from the Scriptures, we learn from the Old Testament as well. That's why we say we are a Judeo-Christian religion. We carry with us the religion beliefs of the Israelites, Judeo, and the New Testament, Christian. And it all works together because it's all about God and it's all from God. And we study these things and learn from them in the New Testament. And God bless you. God keep you safe. Pray for me that my arm heals quickly. I have to go in for a cardio, where they do the ultrasound thing. And they're going to make me move my fractured arm around to do that, and I'm a little nervous about that. So say a prayer for me. God bless you. God keep you safe. Take care.